Hi everyone, welcome to Freehandly Made AU, My Autistic Life. My name's Nisi, and you are here with me in Big Sky, Montana. It's chilly out today. It's rainy. And because it's raining, I have not gone out to the garden to pick the rest of my stuff. And I may just have to get wet because I gotta check the temperature and see how low it's gonna get tonight. But I know we're gonna be getting some really cold weather going through. So, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I wanted to show you something real quick. I have an FO for this week, and it is another Chemo beanie for our friend Millie. This is it. And of course, I used the Burst of Kindness crown that was designed by our very sweet Sanita from Sanita Makes Crochet Items. And the color is terracotta, and it is kubu yarn. Very, very super silky soft. And of course, I did her extended single crochet stitch at the bottom for the brim because I just love that because it just ties the top of the hat to the bottom of the hat. It just finishes it off really nicely. It just looks so classic and refined, and I just love it. Anyway, and then of course this right here is just front post double crochet, and then you've got the ribbing. So very, very simple. And this will get off in the mail with the other beanie I made her. So I'm glad I got those two done. And then as far as my whips, I'm still working on the heirloom blanket. I'm still working on my husband's blanket. And I started a breast cancer awareness beanie. I'll give the pattern and more information about this once I get done with it. I actually had it almost made last night, and it was too big. So I had to bring it down a hook size, and I'm going to check my gauge again. Apparently I don't know how to measure. Anyway, so that's what I got going on this week, you guys. All right, so other bits of business. I checked my watch hours today and this afternoon, and I'm back down to 2,951. So I lost some watch hours, but that's expected because, y'all, I've been on here for 2 years. And if you don't get your hours within a year, you start losing. Each month you lose hours from the previous year. So that's to be expected. But I'm not in a hurry. If it happens, it happens. But so many of you have been so, oh my gosh, y'all just pouring your love on me by watching my videos. There's just not enough words. There's not enough words to express my appreciation. It's just so sweet and supportive. Oh my gosh, I love y'all so much. All right, and the other thing I want to bring up, and I hate to even have to do this, but I feel like I just need to. So, things happen in the YouTube streets. People say things that get misunderstood, or they get expanded on than what was really said. People call it gossip. And it may not be gossip. It may just be that someone says something and the person misunderstood what they said. I don't know. I don't know because I wasn't there for the conversation. But my name was brought up in said conversation. So this morning, I came across Miss Jane, very sweet Miss Jane. I came across her video, and it just broke my heart. And I didn't realize, I knew she was dealing with migraines, and I've prayed for migraines, but I did not realize the different medical conditions that she has. And I knew she suffered from chronic pain due to the migraines, but she has some other stuff going on. And so, I let her know I was going to be praying for her, and I will. I'm going to pray for her daily, just like I pray for other people that deal with chronic pain daily. So she's going to be added to my prayer journal. And then she said something about autistic people. They're supposed to be they preach acceptance, but they don't accept her, and basically that she's been mistreated by autistic creators. And so I made a comment on her video that said something along the lines of, well, I don't know who those other autistic creators are, but I, as an autistic creator, do not tolerate unkindness in my live streams or in the comments of my videos. I don't tolerate it. And my mods know I won't tolerate it. So you're safe at my house. Well, she replied back and basically said that the word on the YouTube streets is that she causes me to be discombobulated and confused. I don't even know where that could come from, because honestly, I don't even know the last time I had anyone on my panel. I'm going to have to go back through my lives and look through my lives to figure out when the last time I even had somebody on panel with me. But I want the record as of right now. This is a verbal and visual record to everybody who watches this video. Me, Jane, does not confuse me, does not get me all discombobulated in my live streams. I get discombobulated and confused in my live streams because I'm autistic and I have ADHD and I have a squirrel brain. And I have stimuli in my house that can deter my attention from what I'm trying to do. Keeping up with the chat, because the chat, I don't even have a lot of people in my chat and I can't even handle the chat. So yeah, I get confused and sidetracked, and sometimes I do get anxious on my lives, but it has nothing to do with her. It has to do with the environment. It has to do with the way my brain works and how I process information. That's it. There was only one time that I had a guest on my panel that was so inappropriate, and Gail Southern Living can tell you because she was there when it happened. And this happened my first year of being back active on YouTube. So it was a year ago. And that guest was just so disrespectful and inappropriate that I literally had to put that live on private. I didn't delete it because I didn't want to lose my watch hours back a year ago, but I put it on private because my sister-in-law Gail and I talked about it, and I'm like, I can't have that on my channel, man. And she's like, sis, just put it on private. So that's what I did. Had nothing to do with me, Jane. It was some other person who made my life miserable for a full year and a half afterwards. So as long as people are not being inappropriate in my chat, as long as people are not being rude and disrespectful and unkind in my chat, everybody is welcomed at my house. I have house guidelines in the description of all my videos. I'm very transparent. I always remind every live that please be kind, and if you don't like somebody in the chat, you don't have to say hi to them, and you don't have to even have a conversation with them. Talk to whoever else you like in the chat. Just be respectful and show tolerance. And I stand to that today. Now, was that really said to her? I don't know. I just know that she was feeling some kind of way about me and being in my lives. And I felt bad because it's not true. And I wanted to make sure she knew that it wasn't true and that she's welcomed at my house. So, this information, like I said, came literally a few minutes ago when I got home from work. So that's it. I'm laying it there. We're going to move on, and I'm not bringing it back up again. This is the video. When I go live on Saturday, this topic will not be brought up, and if it is brought up, the comments will be removed from the chat because I will not address this again. This is the public announcement, I guess you could say. Seriously, Life doesn't have to be this hard, people. Just be nice. It's not hard. If you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. And if you don't have it as a fact, then don't spread it. I don't even know where someone would even get that. Anyway, so that is it. I love you all. Now let's play nice, please. Jeez. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday. Not sure what I have planned on Saturday. I may have this hat done, or I may try and set up my camera to where y'all, no, I'm not going to do that. There's no way I can crochet while I'm on a live. I can barely talk and keep up with chat when I'm on a live and not get confused. Yeah, I think we'll probably just do what we always do. We just hang out and chat, and I read the chat to y'all, and we just conversate and share what we all have going on with our projects or at home. Or my chat tends to be the one that gets a lot of prayer requests, and amen for that. Prayer requests are welcomed on my channel. Sometimes people come on my channel and they just vent because they don't feel good. And that's fine too. And then, sometimes, we laugh, we cut up, we enjoy each other, and that's how it's going to be. So that's what we'll do on Saturday. We'll just hang like we normally do. Usually I talk garden, but honestly, my garden season is pretty much at an end. I need to get out there and pick all that stuff. And other than that, I pretty much just talk about what projects I'm working on, and then I like seeing what project you guys are working on, whether they're a whip or whether they're completed. And it doesn't have to be crochet. It could be knit. It could be diamond painting. It could be whatever you're working on. I mean, Nancy, she's amazing at making little miniature things, like whole rooms, miniature, like life-size stuff. It's amazing. So I'm pretty open. I have many YouTube channels I follow, all in all different kinds of communities. So that is it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys Saturday, hopefully. If for some reason I can't go live this Saturday, I'll put it in my community tab. That's usually where I make my announcements. And that is it, y'all. I'm gonna get dinner started, so we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Always remember, dare to be you, dare to be different. Love from Montana.